Hello, my name is Pedro. I'm one of the creators of the app MASCAL Triage, and on this video, we want to present an instruction guide. So, how to use the app MASCAL Triage. The MASCAL Triage app is presented as a training tool for all healthcare professionals, firefighters, and first responders in terms of triage and management of all mass casualty incidents. We wanted to create a tool that can be used not only for training purpose, but actually to be used in real events. So when an incident happens where you have a mass casualty, when you have a declaration of a major incident, this app allows you to start primary triage using the start method. It also allows to do the secondary triage with the SORT, the TRTS system. And even it allows you to, as a healthcare professional, have a tool in your treatment area where you can upload clinical notes, where you can put all the interventions that you have made to your victim, and even it allows you to use the ESS system, so you can always on time report what is happening on the scene to the command center. Uh, and the app finish when the victim gets to the hospital. So this is our dashboard when you as an operational can use the primary triage, the secondary triage, you can use the treatment area, and of course, when the victim gets to the hospital. In here, we can see the dashboard to the mesh casualty incident command and control when you as a command are able to see on time what is happening on the scene. So how to use it? First, you need to download the app, even on iOS or Android, to your mobile phone or even to iPad or any kind of tablet that use iOS or Android system. Then you need to always do register as a healthcare professional, as a firefighter, or even as a first responder. When you have that login, and let's think that you arrived to a mass casualty incident, you report using the methane, and you declare a major incident. When you start, the first thing you need to do is choose, even if you are first responder, law enforcement, or firefighters, or EMS. So first thing to do is choose command and control and create the event. When you create the event, it will show like this: your name, what you do, the name of your EMS system, and you can even describe what is happening. And then you upload the coordinates. When you do this, you create the event. At this time, you have the incident created. The only thing that you need to do is to share to the operationals on the field the QR code or the code that is generated by the app, and to whom are on the command and control, you share this QR code or this code. And then you have two segments. First, let's look as the operator that is on the field, on the scene. So you put the code that has been created, and then you can start your triage. When you start your triage, it doesn't matter the system that you use. It's a bracelet, it's a card. The only thing that you need to do is to put the track number of the victim. So this track number is the ID of that victim on that mass casualty incident. When you start to do that, start starts. And the only thing that you need to do is to answer to the questions that app is asking you. Always yes, no, and automatic the app will tell you the priority of the victim. When you get to the secondary triage, again, You always need to start with the track number, with the number of the victim. You put the number of the victim, and then it will ask you the questions of the start. So systolic value, the respiratory rate, and then it will help you with the Glasgow Coma score, asking you very quick answers that you only need to put one option, and then it will gives you the priority. So the victim has already passed by the primary triage, the secondary triage, and now the victim is on the treatment area. Again, you start with the track number. You always need to put the ID of the victim. And then the app will ask you the ESCS, so the injury severity score. That's a very useful tool, even to command and control, to know what is happening and what type of victim do I have on the treatment area. It will ask you the gender and the age of the victim. And then the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics, the EMTs have a space where they can put all the treatments and all the clinical notes that you want to put, and even if you want any kind of particularities on the evacuation, if I need a neurosurgery, if I need a cardiothoracic, if I need a burn unit, I can put it on this space, and then it's uploaded. Finally, the treatment is evacuated to the hospital, and all these critical care patient victim on a MASH casualties finish on the hospital, and when you repeat the TRTS. So this allows you to have all the circuit of your victims on a major casualty incident. So if you get on the point where the event, where the incident is created by the first on scene, we have here that we have a code to measure commands and control. So you need to put that code that is given to you by the first on scene, and then you enters on the dashboard of the command and control. And in this dashboard that can be consulted on your app, but also on a web based. So you can share with your minister, with your governments, with your local authorities, with your firefighters central, with the EMS center. And if you are in structure, of course, that this allows you to on time be controlling everything that is happening on your exercise, on your simulation exercise. These are the different dashboards. So if we start with the primary triage, we can see here the ID of the victim, the priority, the hour that has been created, and even the location of that victim. When we go to the treatment area, you can see here how important this tool is, because you can see what is happening to your victim, the priorities of our victims, even the ESCS, so we know very quickly where the injury is, and again, the location of everything. This is quite important if you have a multi-site MASH casualty incident, so you can know where the triage is being performed. Finally, it also, as a teacher, as an instructor, or even as a command and control real incident, you can on the final get a report on time what is happening on Excel, PDF, or on the map that you can share with your superiors. So I think that the main ideas are now presented. If you have any doubts, just contact us and consult our websites if you need to know any more information. Thank you so much.